Warning: the No AC Only Fans podcast may include content not suited for non-mature audiences who can't take a joke. We would like to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Enjoy.
Welcome in to the No AC Only Fans podcast with your host Big Crispy, aka Big Simpin, aka Tyler Gump. We here in the brand new podcast studio, aka Crispy's spare bedroom. On my right, like always, is my main man, Christian Klein.
What's up? We're going to get this place looking spick and span here soon.
Ooh, and don't forget our special guest, Rachel.
What up?
My girl, she's back, and she's better than ever.
She back.
We need a nickname for you. Don't have one.
Neither does he.
I mean, he kind of does. You know, long dick, thick dick.
I mean,
the man that eats the coochie all the way down at the Chattahoochee. He's got a couple different things.
You got enough for all of us.
CC Klein. I don't really have a nickname for you.
Balenci.
I know.
Yeah, Balenci. I forgot. That's your classic. I mean, the last time I tried to stereotype you what's up, I got in trouble. So
Me?
Yeah.
My whole Twitter name.
Are you talking about today?
Yeah. Last time I tried to give you a name, I got yelled at, so I can't be doing that.
One of my original Twitter names was Andy Warhol Steve's boy.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That
was
makes
before.
no sense.
Yeah.
Because Andy Warhol's dope as fuck.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He is.
He is.
I think your mic's like, I don't know if your mic's like extra quiet or if it's fucked up or you're just not talking into it, but.
I'm talking into it.
Okay.
I think that sounds great.
Okay. I must just be fucking high then.
Definitely high.
Anyways, what were we wanting to talk about, Christian? I know you said you got some topics on your mind. We was sitting out in the backyard. You was brainstorming. We was high storming. You know, we talked about some crazy shit, but do you want to lead it off?
We're going to talk about student loan debt.
Oh.
And should it be forgiven? And the reason why I was actually watching this podcast, and they were talking about how fucked up it is if you think about, say, you're 17, 18 years old. You don't have credit or whatever. They're like, okay, well, you don't really know what's going to happen. Go ahead and take out, I don't know, depends on what college you go to. It could be $30,000 a year. It could be $70,000, $80,000 a year. Oh, you don't really know what's going on, but here, sign this paper. Oh, and by the way, it's the only loan that's unforgivable. And they wonder why people, you know, our age that went to college and shit, they don't buy a house because they got a house on their docket already that they carry around because of how much money they have to pay a month. Got motherfuckers out here paying a rack a month.
That's too much for a loan. A rack.
Well, I know, but
well, I mean, like if you have $1 million home, that's one thing, but a college degree, I agree that should be that much.
yeah, and motherfuckers get degrees in puppetry.
Yeah, if you go to college and you waste your college degree on some bullshit like some fucking what's some bullshit fucking thing? Some art degrees.
Oh, women's and gender studies.
Yeah, that's probably bullshit.
It is.
I mean, there's like a ton of them. Some
I
history.
disagree with that one. But.
What is the what's the fucking archaeology bullshit? That's a bullshit degree.
Archaeology is pretty dope.
So are you talking about anthropology?
The one where they dig up the dinosaur bones.
Archaeology and anthropology. They're kind of
They're
close.
the same thing.
Archaeology 101, Professor.
Hey, listen. I don't want to hear shit about no one because I was smart and I didn't go to school.
Wow.
You know what? You know what's funny about that?
How profound.
Well, it kind of all worked itself out, right? Because I basically like quit going to high school, right? Never fucking technically graduated. Fucking didn't go to college.
Bless you.
You ruining my segment, man. God damn.
You made me laugh so hard when you said, I didn't go to school. And I got twisted tea up my fucking nose. Holy shit.
You got twisted tea?
Yeah, I sure did. Holy shit. Yeah, but you was right. You didn't go to school.
No, I didn't go to school. You know, I basically, after having Lily and shit, and like they say, so here's the funny thing. I didn't go to school, right? I fucking didn't even graduate, didn't even go to college or anything. I have friends out here that just finished up with college with like 4 to 6 year degrees, right? And they're making fucking no money working at no dead ass jobs.
No dead
And then they're
jobs.
and then they're paying their whole fucking student loan debt at the same time. And I didn't do none of that shit, and I make more money than everybody in my goddamn family. It don't make no damn sense, Christian. You don't need to fucking go to school to make it in this life. You just gotta be a little bit smarter than that.
Crispy.
What?
Here's the thing, though.
It ain't where you start, it's where you finish.
But how about the fake shit that you did?
What about it? I was smart enough in life to get around it.
That's not the point.
That is the point. That is the point.
It is not the point.
That is the point
you
of.
lied.
It doesn't matter.
Lied.
I don't give a fuck. I still made where I needed to
He
go.
still got his GED.
I understand that, but at the time, you lied.
Yeah,
so you
at
lied
the time,
to get
yes,
where you were.
at the time I lied to get where I was.
Just like
but,
he's allowed to get some pussy.
But at that time, yeah, you fucking.
Like, that's fucked up.
How's that fucked up?
And you know what? No,
It's not fucked up because I was smart enough to cheat the system, right? There's no harm. I didn't harm anybody. Who did I harm? I beat out the person that was going to get the job if I didn't get it. I harmed them. Fuck them. I don't give a shit about them. They had nothing to do with my life.
How do you know they don't got them apartment over there, Carriage Place in Dublin, going to the bars every day?
Yeah.
Probably got a girlfriend that they got on meth too.
Yep.
They ain't got no jobs. Grandpa's keeping them up. How do you know? All that could have happened all because you lied about that high school degree from Hilliard Davidson High School.
Well, their real high school degree should have been better. Their resume should have been better. That's what I say. It's not my fault you didn't know how to fucking get the job. Be smarter. I mean, what can I say? I don't think it's bullshit because it's getting around in life. If you think about it, what is every billionaire, every CEO, every major fucking corporations, ran person, they've all cheated around to get ahead in life.
Yeah, that's true.
What you gotta do. I'm just recognized real and fucking doing the same thing. Now look where I'm at. Shit.
For real. We're proud of you.
Yeah, exactly.
I am proud of you. I am
Work my
proud
ass
of
off.
you.
We might be moving into this room. Who knows?
I wouldn't mind splitting the rent. Shit, make it cheaper on me too.
Shit.
Speaking of that, do you think rich motherfuckers just be doing whatever the fuck they want?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because why wouldn't they?
You got enough money to fucking just basically shoo off everybody. You do something wrong, somebody fucking comes up and blah blah blah. You just here's $10,000. Go leave me fucking alone.
My daddy's the district attorney.
Fucking bribe them all and move on. That's what a lot of rich motherfuckers do.
I'd probably be doing the same thing. Like, hey, I know my son's a little asshole and he fucks up a lot, but will 25 racks cover it? Oh, yeah, sure. We was never here. I mean, that's just how it
goes,
is.
man. Corrupt cops, corrupt fucking people. That's how the world runs.
That's true.
I got
Unfortunately.
a question. Now, I heard this the other day, and it was kind of weighing on my mind. It's a good question because I thought about it long and hard, but I still don't even think I have an answer. Maybe. But if you could have an unlimited supply of anything, not like excluding money, right? An unlimited supply of any item you want. What would you choose and why?
Does it have to be a physical physical thing?
Yeah, like nothing that's like money related, like crypto or some shit like that. We're talking about strictly like an item, something
No
you can buy,
monetary
a physical, a physical thing.
Energy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, does it have to be a physical thing? Like,
does that really? You
like
can't really buy energy though.
Oh, here you go.
You can't go to the store and buy energy.
You said it couldn't have to do anything with money.
Yeah, nothing with money, but I don't think energy classifies as an item, like a physical item.
First thing you said was you can't buy that.
What? I'm just saying. I think energy is like a not a physical thing you can own or hold or use. Like with something like that.
That's a fucking hard one. So it has to be something. It has to be something you can buy, pretty much.
Yes.
It can't be money.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking hard. Love. I don't fucking know.
Man, we're talking about like an item, like
you're not understanding.
maybe you want an
the
endless
question.
supply of like Xboxes or an endless supply of boats or cars or something like that.
Or Bush Lights.
Definitely not that. I'd die.
Damn, at least he's real about it. I'm trying to think of it like if I had an endless supply of something, how can I make money though? So you can't have an endless supply of money, but what if you have an item that's basically an endless supply that you're always going to make profit on?
Gold.
I think that ties in with money. I don't think that counts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, gold is money basically. It's like printing money. We're talking about like an item that you physically have to sell to somebody else or like I mean, you can do that with gold, but I think gold is too close to like being currency.
Yeah, because they did used to use it as currency. Okay, yeah, you're right. Studio time. Studio time.
How much in studio time you think you're making a month?
Well, shit, if I had an open studio with like...
You had endless studio time.
Yeah.
And you
I'd be
could just
making
go
shit.
in and rap.
Yeah, I'd be making shit every day.
So you'd quit your job pretty much.
No. I'd still work my job, but I'd go in there for an hour or something a night and make some shit.
I would want an endless supply of baking materials, ingredients.
She makes some money selling them joints.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then she could use that to fund my rap career.
Classic love story, man.
I love
On the
you.
west side, born and raised.
I got you.
You know that sad part is there's motherfuckers out there doing that shit.
And they've been doing it since they was 18 and they're 45 now. Now, speaking of that motherfucking shit, so I had this friend in high school. I don't know if you ever knew him. You could just bleep out the names. Oh, Jalen Jobs.
I don't know, man.
So
I
back
don't know
when
that name.
he was like one of the first people I ever like rapped with or whatever. And we used the Xbox mics. But anyway, bro, we was like 15, 16, I think. Anyway, so he would always talk about his dad. Like, my dad's a rapper, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And I was like, so how old is he? And he's like 45, something like that. And I was like, so is that his like job? He goes, no, he also works at PF Chang's. I'm like, God damn. And he's like, hey, here's his album. And I was like, how long has he been doing it? He goes, oh, he's been doing it like 25 years. I'm like, oh boy, I heard this one before. I was like, when's the last time you seen him? He's like, I seen him last summer, but that was the last time I've seen him since I was 4.
Oh my God.
Did you listen to the album?
Yeah.
How was it?
I mean, you could tell he put a lot of money into it, but I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. He's still broke.
He's probably old now too. He's probably in his 60s, 70s.
No, No, his mama was fairly young, like younger than my parents. So maybe he wasn't 45. Maybe he was 40 at the time. But his mom, I don't think his mom was 50 yet. His mom might be.
That's crazy.
His mom's probably like my stepmom's age, maybe a year or two younger, because she had him when she was really young. She's probably late 40s now.
This man.
Well, you said you're down there in Kentucky. Have you met some fucking crazy motherfuckers down there?
Oh, man, you ain't bullshit. Have I met crazy people in Kentucky? Are you fucking, oh, man, yes. Nuts, man. Black, white, Asian, they're all crazy down there, man. Yeah.
Find any first cousin lovers?
I saw them with no teeth, and he was protective of her.
Oh, shit.
That's how it goes, bro.
Damn.
You know I have my shit everywhere I go, bro. I carry my shit.
Hey, so my daddy always, this is probably going to sound racist as fuck. My daddy always used to go down to Kentucky every now and then, right? For work and shit. And he used to be in the one area where they had the like blue people or the whatever they are, the blue or the purple people.
I've heard about them down there. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've heard of them.
That's fucked up.
Dude, it's a real thing though. Look it up on Google. It's fucked up, bro. They're just like skin tone is so dark that they look like blue and like purple and shit. It's fucking weird.
And I had to knock on one of those people's doors, and he was in management for a company. And he cussed me out at the door. You know those doorbells where they can see your face.
Yeah, the ring.
Yeah, it's funny. It was funny as hell. He goes, "Don't stick that on my door," because we put like if we miss you, we put like a door knocker saying, "Sorry, we missed you." Blah blah blah. You know. And I said, "Well, I rung your bell twice. I would rather talk to you face to face, even at your door." He was one of the people, man. I couldn't hardly understand, but we got to be professional. I wanted to call it you blue-faced motherfucker. Suck my balls, but I didn't. I wanted to.
You don't want to cause no problems down there.
Brother, I just told you, I carry my shit. And where I go, what the fuck is wrong with you? If we gonna shoot, it's just gonna be a gunfight at the old corral. I mean, fuck that. But that dude, he was kind of being an ass. You're looking at me through your camera. And when I put the door knocker, I didn't manage me. Okay. Well, we have a list of people we got to go see. I don't know his dumbasses in management, you know? We're trying to get this particular company organized, you know? So we have a list of all the employees, you know? So he had just got in management. So that list wasn't updated to show him in management. He just became a manager like 2 weeks before I knocked on his fucking door.
Oh, shit.
But he was being a little punk, man. Most people are pretty cool about it. They say, hey, even some of the management people, yeah, this particular company, they need a union. But, I can't do it because I'm in management. But I would definitely vote yes. Because that's what we do. We have to fill out people so that we can get an election started.
Yeah.
But, I've met some crazy ones down there. But for the most part, man, they're pretty cool. You know, they don't want you on their door. It'll say, no solicitation, no solicitation, and don't ask me a question. And my black ass don't go to their door. And neither do the white guys that are organizing. You know, you see that shit, man, because, a lot of their houses are up on hills, man.
Yeah. And
they have that no solicitation on a pole before you get up that hill, brother.
So what
what I do? I do a fucking U-turn.
Yep. So, what did you do? Just have a list of all employees that worked at that particular place?
Yeah, there's 2 particular places we're trying to organize right now. You both have heard of them.
Yeah.
And the hardest thing about Kentucky, it's called a right to work state, which means
South Carolina.
They don't have to be union to be organized. However, we won't let them vote unless they sign they're going to be union.
Yeah.
So we're not having bad success with that because they moved the company from Wilmington, Ohio to Kentucky because that was one of the reasons they did it.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh. But me and a couple other guys, we've had success getting into this building as long as we didn't wear union stuff. And supervisors was cool because they want a lot of them to be union because they know they'll get better employees. They won't have the turnover that they have. I mean, they pay some of these suckers, man, $15 an hour. They've been there 5 years with no raise.
Damn.
They pay $300 a month for insurance, and that's just a basic insurance.
Oh, damn.
No dental, none of that, man.
They're getting fucked.
Oh, yeah. And we have the numbers to prove it. And that company, that company that we're after, they make more money they have in the last 2 years, man, because they got way more planes.
Yeah.
And their facility flies planes in and out 24 hours.
Jeez.
Damn.
So, oh, yeah. But my job is interesting, but it's fun because you can set kind of your own hours and you meet with people sometimes even at midnight. They get off work at 11:15. They meet you at like a coffee shop that's 24 hours.
There's bars down there open till 3 or 4 in the morning, West Virginia.
No, not Cincinnati and Kentucky. No. Last drink served, Friday and Saturdays. Last call's 11:45, bro.
What about on the weekends?
But you don't want to talk to the motherfuckers while they're drinking. They get to understand. They get to complain about what's going on at work, and that makes them more, and paying for insurance at $300 a month. So we need a better coffee shop, bro. White Castle, there's some Tim Hortons down there that are 24 hours.
What part of Kentucky?
We're in, what's that part of Kentucky called? Covington. Right over the bridge, right by where the baseball stadium. Yeah. So you're really Cincinnati, but you cross the bridge,
If they wanted to put that shit in Cincinnati, they would have.
Of course. They moved it to Kentucky for a reason. But the bad part is we have another part of that company, same company. They're all union. They don't have them in the same building.
Oh, shit.
You know why they don't? Because those people would be telling y'all are stupid. Y'all need to be union. But we're about to put them to a vote, and it's looking good.
And then what is it?
It's looking real good.
51%, and they're in.
That's all we need is 51%. Yep, that's all we need.
And then how fast?
And we know we got some that'll get their ballot and vote no because they're little dumbass pussies. But like we tell them, you want to keep paying $300 a month for your insurance?
Hell.
One guy told me him and his wife can't have another kid because it's too expensive. I know where he's going to vote,
That's crazy. How long until after you basically sign that and everybody votes yes? How long from yes to...
About 60 days.
Okay.
And the company will quit picking with them. Some of them they pick with, man. They got what they call an occurrence. If they like you, you get 2. If they don't like you, just say you had an emergency. One guy, man, his grandmother lived with him. Grandmother helped raise him, and she passed away. They told him he'd go to the funeral, then come to work that night. That's how they treat him, man.
Shit.
Jeez.
So that he didn't come to work, of course, but that was his second occurrence. They told him you'll be fired next time.
Damn.
Because they don't have a contract. We have a contract that says bereavement leave, funeral leave. Yeah, you can't do that.
Well, that was just.
Oh, man, they drug test people. Say you're on a tug. You know, we have tugs where me and Kristen came from. And say somebody bumped your tug, the person that left the tug, they drug test them without probable cause. We're just going to drug test you. And of course, some people refuse to do it and they fire them.
Damn.
Yeah, you can't do that, man.
And there ain't that many good jobs around there because it's Kentucky.
Right. One guy went for the drug test. He told him, he got his job back 2 weeks later because he got an attorney on him. And something showed up in his system that's a prescription drug.
Damn.
It's prescription. He don't even smoke weed. And they said, well, that showed up, we're going to fire you. He had a lawyer write them a letter. They brought him back to work. But why should he have had to get a lawyer? See, because they don't have a contract.
That's fucked up, though, man.
You can't do no shit like that.
I mean, that's kind of like, so the old place I used to work at, the old factory up in Cary, Ohio, I worked for Hanan Systems. It was like we basically did like the HVAC systems for the new Jeep Gladiators and like the Mercedes like fucking vans and shit like that. Shit like that, basically.
G-Wag?
No, like big vehicles, trucks, and like the vans and shit. And we did the HVAC units, and it's a Korean-based like company. That's where their owners and everything comes from, like Korea, basically. But they didn't have a fucking union or anything, bro. And people used to get fucking fired for the dumbest fucking shit, bro. And like they would, like it was so stupid. It was the worst fucking job like I've ever had. And like we went from working like 5 days a week to working like 6 days a week and working almost 12 hours a fucking day. It was horrible.
Oh, that's how they treat them. That's how they treat them in Kentucky.
It sucked, dude. It literally fucking sucked. And like there was nothing they can do. And like it was like a Chrysler kind of based company too. Like Chrysler was involved with them, and like they were always talking about it. They're like, oh yeah, the other Chrysler places are unionized, but this one isn't.
Oh shit.
That's what's happening where they got me at right now. You know, that we have the other side of Kentucky that is organized union Teamsters, and this one isn't. And they moved out of Wilmington, Ohio. There was a reason they did that. So, yeah. I just sent you to your phone, Christian, 2 things. You need to read that.
Oh, shit.
He's reading it right now.
So, yeah, we got them. That's the other part of Kentucky. Now, where I'm at, we got to get them in.
It's about somebody having a heat stroke.
That dude, I sent you the warehouse one, too. See that one?
Yeah, I seen that one.
Okay, well, the stroke, man, the union's been fighting for years to get air conditioning in those vehicles, man. It's stupid.
They don't have AC?
No, hell no, they ain't got no AC.
No.
Damn, what the fuck's up with that?
And we in this contract, man, stuff like that, we're not going for that no more. But it took that guy to pass away, that particular part of California, they're putting air in the truck. Now, because this man done passed away from a heat stroke. He was a young dude, too, about your age.
Damn.
I mean, but it's stupid because they put air in, the big trucks because they used to didn't have them. Because I don't want to say their name, but, that company is too fucking cheap. But they'll spend money on cameras to watch the drive.
That's how it goes, bro. So
you're not fucking around with them, man.
So that particular company, right? I want to know if you have any horror stories like this or whatever, but like, let's just say one night this particular company, one of their drivers was delivering something on my street, right? And the driver like got out and he actually delivered to my neighbor's house. And then like, I don't know, something happened. He was backing up his van. He wasn't paying attention or something. And he accidentally hit the neighbor's car. And basically like they were stopped there and the dude just started like flipping out, like crying and shit like that. And he was like, he basically said some shit like he has a date with this girl tonight and he has all these packages and they won't there's no cutoff time for them or whatever. They have to finish their thing before they come back, and he's going to be delayed here forever. Then he thinks he's going to get fired because he hit a car or some shit like that.
Oh, shit.
And like he was just like flipping out, like breaking down. Do you ever have those people interactions with people like that just be like,
if you're
absolutely, they just be hating it. Like they're like, I just work all the time. I don't have any time to do anything. Like I'm just fucking.
Well, yeah, all the time, man. I hear the horror story. I mean, the company you talk about, are they a union company or not?
No, it's the same one you're kind of doing work with, like you just sent Christian.
Yeah, but what happens, man? If you admit, hey, I made a mistake, the only thing they can do by them being honest is give you a warning that now you try to lie, they can fire.
Yeah, my thing is though, like with the stop time, like he was so worried about like he ain't gonna get off in time to go do what he was trying to do, and like he basically is gonna be there all night down because he has to deliver all that shit before he can come back.
That's a scared problem. When you leave, you have a manifest. You can read your manifest. You tell them right away, I'm going to need help. And you put it in writing. You carry a diary, computer. You put it in writing, they can't blame you for it. Now, it's the guys that say, I'm going to be macho. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to do it. And then they wait too late. And the suit's going to ignore them.
I tell them
You
right away.
Yeah. When you see that manifest, you tell them right away, because I've been in hearings, and man, the employee did. And they told him, look, I had some family issues. I came to work. I need the money. But if you don't give me help, I'm going to have trouble with that. And all they got to do is put it in writing. I'm going to need help. I looked at the manifest. You know, that's how you do it.
But can they leave at a certain time if they're like, you know what, man, I have to be out of here at X, Y, you know, I got to be out here at 9 o'clock at the latest and I'm not done. And I, you know what I mean? Can they just be like, fuck it and have somebody else take their shit and they go? Or are they going to get in trouble for that?
Do it like that? What you can do is you can, make sure you do it early. You don't want to wait like an hour before it stops to be off. But you say, hey, I'm going to need to be done, blah, blah, blah. Especially if it's a family emergency. It might be something with your family. All you got to do is cover your backside. That's the problem with certain employees. They get scared that a suit's going to say, man, when you're covered by a union, you can say whatever you want. You can take what they call taking yourself out of service. Meaning, I'm going to quit at that time. I'll drive it back to the building because I got to get in my car. And I told you guys at 10 o'clock this morning that I could only work till 7:30, 8 o'clock because of my family. Your family comes first. And if you're a union employee, as long as you speak up early enough, you're not going to be fired.
Yeah, but we're talking about like the non-union employees, the ones that ain't got fucking coverage right now.
Right. I hear those stories. That's what I'm telling you. I hear those stories all the time, man. Oh, yeah. No, they threaten them. They threaten them with their job. But remember, some of them non-union companies, they need drivers in those jobs too. They can't fire them all, man. And that particular company you may be talking about, the one I just sent Christian to his phone, they have a shortage of drivers. They have a big shortage. So usually they discipline them. But there has been some cases in the past where they fired a few of them.
Hey, I want to hear your thoughts on something. So me and Big Crispy got this friend, right? Let me give you a little rundown about him. He's 25 years old, ain't had a job in 3 years. His grandpa pays for his rent, pays all of his bills while he goes to the bar all day and gets fucked up and does meth. What do you think about him?
You don't want to get me started.
Go ahead. We need to get you started.
He also got his got his girlfriend addicted to meth that was a straight shooter before.
Remember, man, I'm a military kid too. So my dad, my black ass came home from the military. He was living at my mom's. I think I told you the story. You know what my dad did? He had me 2 fucking bills. He said, you're going to pay the electric and the phone bill because I know your ass going to be on the phone. And he said, I'm giving you the cheapest bills, and I'm going to give you electric bill. I said, Dad, I just got out the service. You know, he said, well, I understand all that. He said, ain't no IOUs. You can't live nowhere for free. Son. And I mean, my dad, he had hooked me up with a job. His buddy was the manager at Anheuser-Busch. So I was in security. I was making, I think this was in the late 80s. I was still in the reserve. I was making about $9. It wasn't bad at that time. But my dad knew what I paid, gave me 2 bills, and he told me if I didn't like it, you go live with one of your sisters or older brothers and see what they do. Hey, that's the truth. Now, I was mad as hell about it. I think the electric bill was probably $22 a month or something. And, you know, he gave me the telephone bill. I think it was $16 a month. But I hated paying it. But you know what? I lived with my parents for about 14 months.
Yeah.
My mother, that last day, handed me in a check all the money back I paid. She said, you know why your dad did that? I said, no, I really don't. And I was surprised to get it back. She said, he wanted you to know you can live nowhere free, and your ass, just because you're the youngest in the family, wasn't going to be handed. He said, he wanted to show you a lesson. You did good. Yeah. You passed the test. Because if I would have stayed with one of my brothers, them motherfuckers would have made me pay the fucking water bill and everything else.
Now, do you think his grandpa's enabling him though? Because the fact that he keeps paying for his shit, even though he keeps fucking up every single time. This is like what, 5th place?
Well, he got kicked out of his last crib, and his grandpa's paying for that one and a new one.
Well, that's what I'm saying, to make a comparison. My dad wasn't going to let me be in, and he wasn't going to enable that shit, man.
Yeah.
He told my ass he needed it, and he meant it. He wanted that money on the first of the month. He said, I'll give you a pass the first 30 days.
That was nice.
And after that, hey, man, he didn't give a fuck. And he said, I can decide how I want to give him money. Either check, money order, or cash. And I remember I would have my mother the cash. And the bill was $22.15. Here you go. She said, keep the 15 cents. And she would mark me down on the calendar that I paid the bill. My old man was already paying the bill. But what I'm saying, he didn't let me get there and just think I was going to be a front to him or my mom.
Yeah.
See, that's what you got to teach kids. Like when my son one time, he got suspended for a semester in college. That motherfucker was home. I said, listen, motherfucker, you're not going to lay around here and not do nothing. He knew it. I said, I come home and your ass is laying in the bed. I'm coming in that room. I'm snatching you up, all the blankets off your ass. Hey, he never let me catch him at home. We got it. I wasn't playing that shit, man. And yeah, his grandfather's wrong. Does his grandfather know he does meth stuff?
Oh yeah, he does.
So do you think his grandfather should just stop paying the bills in general and say, hey, here's your rent, it's due at blah blah blah, I'm done?
Yeah. Yep. I think you guys show him a lesson. You could pay for meth, which I mean, you motherfucker, you can pay for everything else.
He's hustling.
He can't even pay for meth, man. He be hitting me and Christian up on fucking Snapchat asking for $7, $14, $12.
Damn. I hope you motherfuckers ain't giving it to him.
No, hell no. I just send it back and say LOL.
Hey, well, you know what? Or SOL, shit out of luck. Hey, fuck that, man. I'm not enabling motherfuckers, man. I mean, I'm so glad that my daughter graduated from college in 2020 during the COVID, and she's a nurse now. She ain't asked me for a fucking penny. I feel like a rich man. She's a registered nurse now, man. RN in Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, man. So, shit, I'm one happy motherfucker. Her 4 years in college I felt like she took more money from me than the scholarship she had ever got out of it.
Yeah. But it's paying off now.
The grandfather's wrong. I'm sorry, you know. Grandfather's wrong. And he ought to be trying to get the kid help. If you hooked on that meth.
He's already been to rehab a couple times.
He was locked up for like 6 months the last time, right? And then rehab 2 months. Then he was right back on it.
So why didn't you get your boy TV into rehab, motherfucker?
Get him a what?
TV, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, God.
Transvestite?
No, Mr.
Oh.
that motherfucker's in trouble.
He needs to go to rehab, is that what you're saying?
He needs to go somewhere. I told Christian, I said, man, be careful carrying a conversation with that motherfucker. He's on something, man.
He seems like he is.
Give me a beer, baby.
I don't know if it's that, but he's on something.
Most
because I told you he had pictures on what's that shit called?
Instagram.
Yep. That motherfucker, whenever he gets money, he's having one of them type of parties. What?
Oh, and he's going out to all these extravagant, nice restaurants and shit.
Dang.
That's what I'm telling you. It wasn't just weed at that party.
Cocaine.
Yeah, I did a little bit of cocaine last night.
I heard he was doing the H a little bit too.
Damn.
That's what I heard in the fact. He told me he's only trying.
That's why he be fucked up.
I said, shooting it up? He said, no. I didn't know you could shoot that.
You can. I learned that when I was in West Virginia working with crackheads.
Dang, you can really snort. I didn't even know that either, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know you could snort heroin. I always thought people shot it. He told me he snorted.
That can't be safe.
And I said, damn. I said, dude, how would you afford that? He said, oh, I got friends. I said, it ain't
I got friends. Man, ain't no
friend.
What
I told you?
No, that's not a friend.
I think those ain't no fucking friends, dog.
Hell no.
Any friend that give you some shit like that, that's a little fucked up.
No, that's like this one dude in Kentucky, he told me that he thought a guy was his boy. He'd been buying off for years. I had to hold my laugh when he told me, but I did start laughing. He said he hit a joint thinking it was weed. That shit was fentanyl laced.
Oh, fuck.
He had to go in the hospital. He works for one of them non-union companies we after. And he told me he was in the hospital. And that particular job tried to fire him. But he had to prove he was in the hospital. And I said, what was you in the hospital for? He said, man, I thought this guy was my boy. That shit was laced. I said, laced with what? He said, fentanyl, man.
Damn.
Said it had him sick and had him hallucinating and shit.
God damn.
That's fucked up, man.
I said, I hope you don't consider him your boy no more. He said, no, I wanted to kill him.
I would have followed somebody's ass too if I found out that shit. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he said that what they did, they took his blood at the hospital. And they found out that was, you had THC, but there was some fentanyl in that. Where'd you get that? And he said, one of his relatives, he wouldn't snitch the guy. I said, no, you don't snitch.
I got that from Tim Vada.
But your boy TV is on something. He's on something, and that little midget, he's just fucked up. He ain't gonna never be right, man.
I keep seeing fucking midget memes, and I just be tagging in Christian in them all the time because that's what it reminds me of.
If you do this guy, man, he'd have you laughing. You wouldn't even need a drink.
You ever see that?
Him and Tim, you don't need a drink or you don't even need to hit a joint to laugh at these two motherfuckers.
You ever see that meme where it's like the gas station attendant and he's a midget and he's like climbing up his step stool to get to the cigarettes and shit?
I haven't seen it.
That's one of my favorite ones I sent Christian. I was like, is this how you do that work be working? You know, he gets a step stool, gets up and
Christian, you need to send me that because I'll send it to his ass. You need to
I
send me
kind of want to
that.
show him a picture of him. I need to know how to spell his last name.
I saw your boy Justin yesterday at the union office.
What'd he say?
He said, Christian told me you said I probably would be at the meeting. I said, I told him you're normally busy. Yeah, I told him that. So what? He didn't do that. He laughed.
Yeah, he got offended about that shit. And I told him, he said he knew what's his name was going to be there, but he wasn't sure if he was going to be there. He goes, oh, okay. That motherfucker's something else. He was telling me he's something else.
Oh, man, you ain't got to tell me about him. You know I know. You know I turned down, not bragging, but I turned down being a business agent. I could have.
Yeah.
He would have still been one, but I was going to take over in the building. He was going to go to OBEX, but I turned it down. Because being an organizer, not only does it pay more, it's just, to me, I like the job better. I get to interact with people. When you see them become union, it makes you happy, you know. Whereas some of the people...
He's a cool guy, but...
No, I ain't got nothing against him. I think
cool.
sometimes he's a bullshitter, though.
Yeah, I think so, too. Well, no, there was that one fat dude.
He made sure... Yeah, that was Bart. Bart was at the office yesterday, too. And he goes, I heard you told Kristen you didn't think I'd be there. I said, yeah, dude, because you're a business agent. You're in both buildings and you go different places. Am I correct? He goes, yeah. That's why I told him you might not be at the meeting. So what? He goes, oh, I know. He tried to play it off. But he made sure he brought up that you told him. I said, yeah, I talked to Kristen. I'll help guys like that.
Yeah. I think he...
And I said, I did tell him to file that grievance, but I told him you probably wouldn't want it because you already got one filed, you know. But even though they followed every part of the contract, there is things they were supposed to do. They were supposed to have contacted the union a little earlier.
Yeah.
He didn't tell y'all that. I know he didn't tell y'all that.
Yeah, you did, though, so I knew it.
Yeah, but I asked him. He said, well... They're already pissed off. See, that's what I call bullshit. Because he should have told y'all that.
I gotta tell you something funny. So, my girl took me into there on Friday to get my check, and old big boy was walking out with 4 packs of cookies.
Big boy, what big boy?
Dude who ate Midget's pizza. So I get in the fucking car, and my girl said, who was that fat ass dude with the cookies?
He tore that pizza up that day. I told him not to put it in there. He didn't want to listen to me, man. He actually thought I ate it.
Of course.
Or was joking or joking around and thought I hid it. I said, man, I wouldn't play with your food. I'm the one told you, dumbass, not to put it in there.
Hell no.
He says, right for that, I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
You can't even eat a meal in front of that big motherfucker. He'll be wondering, why didn't you get anything for him?
I told you the time I was eating that Taco Bell, but he did circled around and got beside my truck. There's some characters in there. There's some characters in Kentucky, too. But at least the people of Kentucky, I'll say this. They say some dumb shit, but they keep it real. I haven't met a bunch of liars yet. They'll tell you exactly how they feel. You know.
Yeah, that's
damn straight.
Yeah, they will. I like that about people. I would care if you're a hillbilly, a black hillbilly, white hillbilly. Be straight. Tell it like it is, man. Don't get the bullshit.
Hey,
like the ones
did Justin say anything about me?
Not negative. He just said, Christian told me. I said, yep. I talked to Christian quite a few times. I said, I'm the one told him to put the grievance, but I also told him, you're going to tell him You know, you already got one in because, you know.
I had them all cracking up in that fucking here, and even Islop was laughing.
Islop's a cool dude.
Yeah, he ain't bad.
No, I mean, I got along good with him because, you know, we could talk straight up.
Yeah.
A guy like Vada, you know, he asked me straight up. He said, "You think you can be a driver?" I said, "Not right now." I didn't cut him up. I just said, "Not right now." You know, if I wanted
You
to
think
say
I can
what
do
I
this
really,
job? Not right now.
yeah, I told him no, not right now, because he said that came up to him crying and shit. And he asked me straight up. He said, "Don't consider me management, and you're not union. Do you think Tim can do that job?" I said, "Not at this time." And he busted out laughing, and I busted out laughing. But it was the truth. I was saying, do I think the dude could be capable to get his mind right? Yeah. I thought Tim would make it way before dumbass Midget, man. But I knew Midget wouldn't last. For one, Midget thought that was going to be a cash cow of all ground rate. Because you guys would talk ground, and he swore up and down he was going to get all the ground. Because he told me, I'll outwork all of them.
Yeah,
I said, "Dude,
okay.
I said, the ground don't work like that." He come in early just thinking they were going to give him ground, bro. You know that's what he was doing.
No shit, he's a dumbass.
And that lady, the manager, she got me one time, said, "You better tell him or I'm going to get him fired." She didn't want him in the building. I said, "You can't stop me from coming in." But she said, "I know, but I don't want him walking back there, grabbing Diane, sitting in the office." So I told him, "Man, keep your ass in the break room." He was like, "Fuck her, I'll sue her." I was like, "Yeah, what you going to sue her for?"
For real.
Because you're 3 hours early to work, and you're sitting there looking for work.
Fucking idiot.
Damn, you went in 3
He's an
hours.
idiot.
You went in 3 hours earlier trying to get paid overtime.
Because he said he didn't want to go home. He don't want to be home because his wife cuts him up. His
Damn.
man
She
would
cusses
have
his
died.
ass out, and she was a mail-order bride. He's a dumbass.
Damn.
Sounds like it, man. That's pretty sad, bro.
Hey,
Mail-
his wife is 5'6", and she's got 8 inches on him, maybe 9.
Damn.
Yeah,
Seriously.
God.
That's sad, bro.
She looks like an
you-
Amazonian woman compared to him.
You see the car she drives compared to the car he drives? Have you ever seen that SUV? She don't let him drive it. I've seen them at the store. She's got, what is that, an Escalade? Not an Escalade, Ford Explorer.
He drives like a 1997 Toyota Beater.
And she's got a Ford Explorer that he's paying for, but he don't get to drive it.
That is
so
fucking horrible.
Bro, that's what you get for ordering a fucking mail order bride, bro. All them
But
bitches
that's
fuck
his,
you
that's
over.
his own fault, man.
All
that's
them
his own
girls
fault.
fuck over the people
So
they're
he's
with.
having to work 50 hours a week.
Oh, he argues with her over his paycheck. You heard it.
And he still ain't getting no coochie. He said
She tries to take his
he
paycheck?
don't ever give him any, he said.
She does take his paycheck. She does.
That's sad.
But if you see, you ought to show him a picture of those two off that Facebook page.
I know, I'm trying to find it.
He doesn't know how to spell his last name.
How does he? It's something like
I found
you
it.
found it. How does he spell it? Okay, that's what I thought.
God.
Is he standing
Show
on
him
the
that picture
Is he standing on
where
the
she's.
stool?
Look how tall she is. She's 5'6". He's a midget.
Was he standing on the stool in the picture? He's like 10 times taller.
In their wedding photo, he was standing on a stool to look taller than her.
Listen to me, bro. That was arranged marriage. He told me years ago. Now he tried to say, no, he went over to Dubai and they fell in love. He's a liar. She ain't even been a U.S. citizen long, bro. I told him Trump tried to take care of that shit. You better let Donald Trump. I used to tell him that he get mad at me.
Donald Trump was about to ship his wife back off.
Donald Trump, man, in Kentucky and Cincinnati, I'm telling you, he's got support, man. He's going to run again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope it fucking successful this
Hey,
time.
that's all you see down there. Signs in younger. Trump 2024. That's
Where
all
I
I
go
see,
in
bro.
Kentucky?
Oh, fuck yeah. The black people, too. Everybody thinks it's just the white people. Black people got Trump in their yard, bro. I said, I guess they know they don't want to live in this neighborhood where the motherfuckers are shooting.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he's got strong support in the southern states, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, honestly, the way fucking the country's running right now, he's got support from everybody, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
You know how many Biden supporters I've heard, like, not to get too political, but just that I've talked to that like have just basically said like, yeah, this was a mistake.
Oh yeah. Well, the biggest mistake, and I don't go Democrat or Republican, is when the dumbasses had Hillary run in the first fucking place.
Yeah,
that's the truth, man. I think Donald Duck would have beat Hillary Clinton. Seriously, and it makes it so bad. Even Obama had to get rid of her as fucking Secretary of State because she was doing illegal shit. And then the Democrats are so fucking stupid to run her dumb ass because they thought, well, it's Trump. They didn't take him serious, and he blew her ass away. I mean, that's the truth. And who in their right mind, and I'm being serious, man, I don't go with political parties. Who in their right mind would vote for Hillary, man?
Or Joe Biden?
Either one of them.
Well,
I'm serious. If the Democrats can't come up with nobody better than that, Donald Duck should win. And I'm serious, man. When I tell people that, they go, oh, man, come on. All these so-called Democratic motherfuckers, Democratic Party got started off of the Republican Party. So stop it,
People are stupid,
I don't want to hear that.
They just be fucking... I don't think...
People take this shit as a joke, but see, wasn't nobody going to vote for Hillary Clinton, man? Not a smart motherfucker.
Hell
no. People are idiots, man, and they just vote because that's their party or that's whatever. They don't really fucking actually
They don't look at all the details. Like I said, I don't go by parties because I was a big Reagan fan because he did so much for us in the military, man. I got 3 raises under Reagan. I mean, Reagan wouldn't take no shit off the Russians either, man. He would tell us, be ready. We went from code yellow to code red so many times. Yeah. But the thing is, to me, it don't matter about party affiliation. Man, don't put a dumbass in there. I mean, to me, Biden was too old to be president. That's the truth. I mean, and I'm not trying to discriminate age, but I listen to the talk sometimes, and I wonder, man, what the fuck? Is that the best they can come up with?
For real.
That's the truth. If you were going to get somebody, at least, now, at least Obama was a smooth talker. Did I agree with everything? Fuck no. But he was a smooth talker. He didn't sound like these two motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Actually, Trump was a smooth talker. Trump would he'd tell certain motherfucking newsman, sit your ass down. You can't ask me that like that. None of your fucking business. I kind of like that. You knew where he was coming from. So, they can talk that shit, man.
Yeah. All right, Dennis. We're getting
Yeah.
ready to wrap this up. So.
All right, my man. I'll be talking to you. Like I said, Next time I'm in town longer than 3 days, I'll have y'all over, man. We'll do a hell of a podcast.
Hell
we'll
yeah.
have a day. We'll have a damn party.
Man. That sounds totally
I'll have little midget show up. He'll show up for that.
Oh God,
He won't know what we're doing because I'm gonna crack on it the whole time.
We got to get him on the podcast. That's what we should do.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I know he do it. All I gotta do is offer him a pizza. He eats all the time. All right, guys, man. Good talking to y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate talking to you again, man. It was good seeing you.
All right. All right. Take care.
Later. All right, we're taking a quick
commercial break, and we'll be
I think I'm too fucked up a little bit. I'll be all right. I need me another drink though. We'll be right back. And we back.
We back. My girl's ready to go. So
we just too fried.
Too fried, too fucked up. I'm actually not really fucked up.
I'm too fried. I'll tell you that much. And I just hit that shit again. Now I'm fucked.
Figgity fucked up.
Oh, got 2 on that hoe.
And we got some big things for the future.
Yeah, dude. That's what. Okay, we should talk about that real quick. What do you want to see in the podcast studio? Is there a great picture of us, a great memory, a great something that reminds you of us? We want the people to comment and let us know. What should we put on these walls?
For real.
We're going to paint. I think what we're planning on maybe is either A, we're going to do one big artistic piece on the back wall, or we're going to do split artistic pieces where like Christian comes up with the design on his half, and I come up with the design of my half, and then we just fucking hang shit all over that we fuck with and stuff, but just have 2 like paint jobs pretty much.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna be cool as fuck, bro. I can't wait to plan that shit out.
Do what we want.
That's gonna be a good fucking time. But the people gotta know what should we put on the walls? Memorabilia. Funny moments. I'm sure there's some pictures that, like me and that one TikTok that maybe somebody wants that picture blown up and put on the wall.
Maybe. Shit.
There's a lot of fucking
that
pictures.
Easter picture of us, we got to put that up.
Oh, yeah, that shit would be funny as fuck. That's what I'm saying, bro. The people got to let us know what they want to see. What do you got to say to the people?
All I got to say is we're about to, this is the first of many in this new studio. Once we get it popping, once we get our memorabilia up, we're about to be looking fresh as hell up in here. Then we're going to start bringing along some new guests. It's got some more bullshit to say. That's really it. Bigger and better things to come.
You know what, peoples? We appreciate everybody. And like I said, thank you for being with us as we took a week break because I was moving and then I kind of uploaded the podcast late. Because the other weekend, because I've been putting shit away and I forgot what day it was. But basically, big things to come. We love you. Thanks for staying tuned in and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
I definitely have some guests lined up that I would like to be on. I got to work on some people's schedule. Some people I worked with a couple weeks ago and shit like that. I definitely want to have them on. And then I got some more people in the works. And we're going to get these motherfuckers rolling and have some good ass episodes. Big things coming in the future. Just stay patient, baby.
Good night, babies.
Song of the day, brother. You forgot about that. It's that new mic joint.
The new mic joint.
Good day.
Good day.
See you right back here next Friday.